Well, good morning, Farmdale family. We wanted to get on just for a couple of minutes and share with you some announcements pertaining specifically to our weekend together in worship. More importantly, maybe some of the preparation that we're taking to prepare for worship together. One of the things that really is most integral to our worship together every weekend, and one of the things also that has the most potential to suffer because of the situation that we find ourselves in is the communion time, is the Lord's Supper. And so because that's the case, we, in our preparation for this coming weekend, want to be a resource to you. Let me tell you how we're going to do that. We are going to be placing baggies of bread available in the kitchen to be picked up, as well as some juice that'll be available. The juice is in limited supply, so if you're able to make it to the store and can get juice, we'd ask that you do that. But if you're a family who's at risk and don't feel comfortable going to the store, please feel more than welcome to use the juice that's been purchased for that. Also, if you're not comfortable coming and picking that up, you're more than welcome to call and let us know, and we can drop that off to you. Call me, call Jared, call the church. Anytime between like 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. we can ensure that somebody will definitely answer the phone here at the building. We just want to be the best resource so that we can be for you. And again, one of the best ways we can do that right now is to allow for you to use the supplies that were purchased for you anyway as we prepare for this weekend together.
And if it's something, if you want us to bring it to you and you want us to leave it on your porch, you're not comfortable with us coming in, by all means, let us know. We'll leave it on your front porch, knock on the door, ring the doorbell, and leave it there for you. You can come and grab it, know that we've been there.
Absolutely.
Something else that, we've talked about in the last video, this is an ever-evolving event, something we've never dealt with before. Remember me talking about running on a hamster wheel? We're running on it both ways right now. So we've been in contact with each other regularly, let me assure you that, and praying regularly about this. So we have decided at this point in time that we're going to go to one service on Sunday morning. By all means, if you do want to stay home, we're not going to fault anybody that wants to stay home to feel safe. That is not a problem at all. Now, along with that, we are not going to have Sunday school, and we're not going to have the Sunday night service at this point in time. Like we said in the last video, we're aiming for the Resurrection Sunday as starting back up these services. It's ever evolving, so keep your eye open for all this stuff. Now, the neat thing is something different we're going to try this week. We're going to meet in the fellowship hall. So, we'll have some hot coffee. Come grab you a hot cup of coffee. Do the elbow bumps and whatnot, and we'll have our service in there. So I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely, and just remember, these are all just options for you. Nobody faults you for coming. Nobody faults you for staying home. These are all just options that we want to make available to you that you can be ready to use as we continue to just try to be the very best we can be to God's glory here at Farmdale. Let me tell you one of the ways that we are trying to do that, because we understand and realize that the majority of our family here at Farmdale is going to stay home, and they're going to watch online. So one of the things that we're trying to do is enhance the online worship experience to be better so that for those who will be home, you can get the most out of that and can interact with that video and worship along. Whether that would mean that you stand up from your couch and sing out to the top of your lungs, raise your hands in worship, or if you just listen along, pray along, study along, have your Bibles ready as you would any other Sunday. We want you to be able to worship in the best way possible, because ultimately, and despite any of this COVID-19 stuff, God still deserves our worship. And so we want to make that available to you. So look forward this Sunday. The video is going to be a little bit different than normal. I will say that it will still premiere on Facebook at 10 a.m. It'll also be available on YouTube. This is a new option that we haven't had before. but this is just another way that we can make it as open and broad reaching as possible. Is that it'll also premiere live on YouTube at 10 a.m. So whichever you would prefer to use, you're more than welcome to do so. And again, just plan to worship along, whatever that means for you at home. Worship along with that video this coming Sunday, 10 a.m.
We still want everybody to feel as connected as possible.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
we here, leadership, Derek, we all want to do anything we can for you all. If you need anything at all, please get in contact with us. Now, that's not just for the family here at Farmdale. If your neighbor needs anything, if you've got a family member that needs something, please reach out to us. We want to help out.
Yeah,
sure. And I don't know if you all noticed before, but below us, there's a comment section.
Yeah.
At this time, if you have any prayer requests, anything that you have on your heart that you want to bring, please feel free to comment below. We want to pray for you. We want the family here at Farmdale to pray for you. Anybody that's watching can see it. So we want to share with you and stay as connected as possible and pray for everybody.
Yep, that's one of the best ways that we can stay connected is to remain, to try and do our best to communicate with one another, even though we can't see each other all the time. Right now, we can still communicate with one another. That's I'm sure you've seen, if you're on Facebook, the Phone a Friend Challenge. You pick 3 people during the week, and you call those 3 people. That again, it just helps us to stay connected, helps us to be united and in unity. And this is another way. Just get, if you have something that you would like for our Farmdale family to pray for, put it in the comments below. All of our Farmdale family can see it. Others who aren't a part of our Farmdale family can see it. And we can continue to be a family at Farmdale as we stay connected through these different ways to communicate with one another. Well, I'll tell you, we love you guys. We love the church here.
Oh, absolutely.
We can't wait until all of this nonsense is over, until it's safe to go back outside and to be together again. And so we're praying for you. We're praying that God would continue to be glorified in us and through us in spite of all of this. Also praying for your health and your safety in a time like this. Just want to let you know we love you, and we'll see you.
We'll see you soon. Hopefully,
See you soon. Yep.
we miss everybody.
Yeah. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.